What's up, guys? Deus Ex Machina here. I'm back bringing you some CWL invite action. This war's actually a couple weeks old now. I've actually been on vacation for the last 10 days or so, finally getting back to everyday life, trying to get caught up on some of these recaps. As you can see by the score on this one, this was a 50v50, first one of the CWL season, so really exciting for our guys to be a part of it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it went our way. Lost by about 7 stars. I was not a part of this war because I didn't want to be trying to juggle attacks and while I was out on vacation with my family. So I sat this one out, but it looks like we struggled pretty bad at Town Hall 10. Only got 2 10v10s, so WHF had 10, so that's a pretty big deficit to overcome. But we did really well everywhere else. Really well at 9v9, hitting it over a 70% hit rate this war, as well as 10v11. Those guys really came alive, hit it just under 50%. Both of those are well above league average, so we're doing some really great things. Just got to put it all together for one war, and we're going to win some wars coming down the second half of the season, I can guarantee that. So I'm going to go ahead and get into these attacks, though. I'm going to show the first, I'm going to start off with the 2 10v10s that we did get, and then I'm going to show a few of the Town Hall 9s. So I hope you guys enjoy what I got for you, and thanks for watching. Okay, so first up we have Fishy Cash, and he's bringing a Queen Walk into Hog Riders. And this is actually a really beautiful Queen Walk. He's going to get a lot of value here, and mainly what he's trying to actually do with this Queen Walk is cut a funnel for his Barb King and Bowlers to jump into the core and get down the enemy queen. It's a Houndloon CC, I believe, so he doesn't need to really worry about getting the Hound lured out with the Hog Riders. It's actually probably better that he doesn't, because that way it doesn't hold up the queen. But yeah, you'll see right here, he puts the jump spell down, and then he's going to send his King and his Bowlers in, and they're going to get right into the core and take down the Inferno Tower and the enemy queen. So that was pretty awesome planning right there to figure out how to get into that core to get the queen down. And then at this point it's pretty much just send in the Hog Riders, keep them healed up, and they'll move right through the base. The queen will eventually end up getting stuck on the Hound, but he sends in a wizard to help take it down as quickly as possible and take down the pups, and he'll end up cleaning this base up pretty nicely. Queen survives the entire attack, still has a handful of Hog Riders up, and brings plenty of cleanup troops. A really nice attack, Richie. Alright, so next up we have our newest Town Hall 10. I think his name's Dothager. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. If not, he'll have to correct me, but this is his first war with us. So when he tried out, they basically told us he's a one-trick pony, but he does that one trick very well. And you can see that one trick here is the bitch attack. He's very good at identifying bases that are susceptible to it, and he can exploit them pretty well. He usually attacks pretty early in war, and I think this might have even been a fresh attack. I'm not sure on that, but I know that he likes to go in pretty early, so great attack here. First war with us, and he gets a 3-star already, so I'm sure he's got some big things to come in the future, so watch for more of his attacks. And great job, Dothager. Welcome to the clan, and keep up the good work. Okay, so kicking things off for our Town Hall 9s is Doodle. He's going to start off by waiting the full 30 seconds to deploy a troop. Seems like he's always doing this. I guess he just likes to really make sure everything's in order before he attacks, but seems to get a lot of 3-stars, so whatever he's doing, keep it up. But he's going to start off by cutting a nice wide funnel here. Takes down that whole 6 o'clock corner. His Bowlers and heroes really have nowhere to go now except into the base. He's bringing a stoned bolo, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but This is pretty much the perfect base to look for to run this attack. A couple jumps get you all the way through the base to all 4 air defenses. And while your kill squad's in the core tanking, you just sprinkle in your loons around the outside edge. And get some really nice swaggage here at the end. He's going to end up swagging those 3 balloons, couple wizards, couple haste spells. It's a really nice attack, so keep up the good work, Doodle. Seems like I'm about always recapping his attacks, but he's always bringing something fun and just really good attacks. I don't know what else to say. So great job, Doodle. Keep it up, and we will move on to the next Town Hall 9. Alright, so next up we have Yolo Swaggins bringing a Johnny Sai attack. And I've recapped this attack a few times, but in case you're unfamiliar with it, it's basically a queen walk into mass Valks along with your Barb King and bowlers, and everything kind of moves through the base together. The healers will kind of do splash healing and keep everything up, and they'll kind of bounce back and forth. You'll see how they move down to the bowlers and the Valks and then get back on the queen. But then you bring a few baby dragons, usually like 5 or 6 baby dragons, just to clean up trash buildings around the outside to keep everything in. You can see how well it worked on this base. Only one bowler decided to come all the way back out for some reason, but everything else stayed inside the base. This was a very clean run. If you can keep everything inside the core, this is usually a pretty powerful strategy. So I might actually do a whole video at some point breaking down this attack strategy a little bit more in detail, just because it is so unique. You don't see too many people. I've never seen anybody else really use it, at least not the same way that we do. But anyway, for now, let's go ahead and move on to our final Town Hall 9. This was Bunny bringing a queen walk into a stoned hobo, which he's got a lot of camp space dedicated to tanking. 3 golems for his kill squad and 4 healers on his queen walk, so 4 healers is basically the equivalent of 2 more golems. I would not have thought to bring this much tanking, but on this base it was very overpowering. He's going to end up swagging 5 hogs at the end. He doesn't even use them. I think the only hog rider he actually used was just to trigger the CC. So very nice attack. I would not have thought to bring this much tanking. I'm not sure how he came to this attack strategy, but very nice attack to Bunny on this one. And just has a few more trash buildings to clean up, and it is done. That is a wrap on this recap. As always, thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, and comment. And keep checking back for more recaps. So we've got a Great War against DLZ coming up next. So make sure to check back for that. Is there anything more fun and exciting than the CWL right now? Well, we don't think so. And if you have a Town Hall 9, 10, or 11 and would like to join us, apply now and the next video may just feature one of your attacks.